Peace FM 104.3. Who to me take?
Nti adenti na yen nwene hwe ho se ofa PWD a artisans ubenya plumbers, tilers, carpenters, electricians ni nyina hye PWD ho no a ye tua wo moka. Nti sanka bia o man de bia $200 million, $100 million, $50 million. Eni ni nuanom beko akobo obi pa se bagine si sada we fama me no. Sanka ye betimi dia ma ye mrante ne ye maba we omugu PWD. Ni apa engineers papa ma o ma supervisor so better na si wa mai nanka adwuma nanka ye bibie no ana men kwala adwene no nche da nu animu sa
ne kwan so a na wo ka no na there are a few issues in here. It was say to say sa executive instrument land acquisition Yankasa ya ye ama ehun egufin kakra. In the past, the issue executive instrument aje alloidal owners and sase. Now the idea behind executive instrument land acquisition is so wa oje dia ye bibi. Se sa de kodie no woje na wa amfa anya
return to original owners
original alloidal owners konhwe nkohwe no na ya bypass alloidal owners na ya ton ama obi foforo akoso enti debia no e de ntokwaba na enti sese no o issue person o can say o koye executive instrument for public housing a home sem doors but it to say the cancel you create land banks. That's how you have to do you can do it. So no. Secondly, your resources and cement on we have a lot of quarry dust, ne rocks you decide. Look, Dubai no near there. Quarry dust rocks near there. It plays a huge in their construction industry. And I was saying, share resources are yen need their building and road research for a dear a creative. Nayan can say this is going to be the way forward. A bit, but baby Aname can say holes kakra it's quality of labor. PWD are working. The quality of workers are no more PWD and no union sabio. So Bekaya a lang no money a coil CPDSology. Armenian, he's an Armenian Kasajan.
Number one contractor.
Yes, Kasajan of Armenia. Elan Kasajan nomnia the quality of workers they trained. Say sa quality no anyhow. So
because you Kasajan oko ofi Kumasi ko sunyanya on say a free atwuma ko forudia sa kokosi ho no on na ye you sa kwano.
Yes.
Tumu sa che but
yes.
Still.
Yes.
Oh.
Look, those days they believed in quality. Elang adaya osisi nyina still who say ahoden wo. Say we have to go back and train our artisans to the top level. Ain't in a TVET any vocational schools revival. Make I say Tericoni.
Villaggio.
No, not Villaggio. Trasaco. A lot of the workers, artisans, were brought from Togo. Omu kipu training ne skills. Yaya de dodoanwa Agyarko gu Nigeria. So no. Shoddy and sharp work. Enti say ye penesadia. It was artisan training no. You pay them. But I was say a national policy for public housing for the next 30 years. Yenim say land banks yaji, yenim say ye training artisans, yenim say ye created the finance. Snit, edu baby na Snit also omoton omo dining na. Snit built over 7,000 units. Why? Because one, rent no omo jijino. Nentimi maintenance. So no. Ente wa wutu adiem pa no twa no to adie. Ena yesu ene ye ban bi so. Yaw. Ote public housing mo. Said you obesi a treaty facility no. As if say nya ho no ote. Baba bia wote de udi honi. And all of these things need to come together. But is that the kind? Say abaye no say this is the policy, public housing policy. A whole regulations in it, a whole laws in it, a whole sanctions in here. May I sure say edbe koye nim na say de wusi susu no eno so betimi abem.
Honorable Boakye Agyarko na no twetwe nkomo yi. Ofa yemfa no nkonko na yenhwe se enti beyond osagefo no. Ye housing policy ni saying.
And I make her say, we went through a champon. Of course, Buzia was just 27.
No, how can I make that question? Of a no fourth republic here,
Fourth Republic, it has more been private.
Housing.
What is called the liberalization of the housing market. The JMU say market no one kasa and take care of it. And then the HFC and the war airport. Overhead nasia.
Only fast one kwani che hono. Housing loan
Ghana housing loan something. And then it's our policy nema wo nyina buy. But I still maintain say the private market wo say no. Enya mo browa market. Ya, we dey twam wo association school. Huge apartment buildings. Oko national service opposite. Green. Ofa Independence Avenue so towards 37 and now free 37 number. Ada kesi yesi ho nyina. Moy pag na enya ses kanu akotre. So the private market dey any say abinding any to so say a ho and obe solve social housing problem.
Okay.
I use the word social because I'm thinking of the public good, not the private good. Private there, obi oha, boga bi oha, or the scar, or the barber trim. Sa dina yes be a lot of them are empty. And it's a bind for the social policy there, right? Then we cannot rely on this one. We cannot rely on the private market. I was saying a public housing policy that looks at affordability. And in one document, you bet me I can say, okay, so me can be an UN Habitat for say on person BC 1,000 units. Document we never guide you. Na nya fe ne ye ni bi kokko ana na bi kokko asase. All those obstacles in ye free kwan mu a. There was an experiment in the 80s with Tema. Near from saying Tema housing scheme. One kasa 100 normal yes on come say 105 low cost units. Omo bobusia omo kasa ye ya esisi adan ni bi, they built 53 out of the 150. So no.
Peace FM 104.3. Who to me, Taki?